Scothy, and I haven't done one of these for a little while, so yeah. You'll have to excuse me at the moment. I've been having all these really nasty blind pimple things coming up, and they're just really frustrating and horrible, and that's part of the reason I've been avoiding it, but they just keep coming. Like there's three that are healing down here. This one showed up yesterday morning. I've got another one under here, and they're just really frustrating. But yeah, so updating stuff. Mostly I've been doing like life sort of stuff, getting things set up for this year and that kind of thing. Um, Still working on that too. It's just taking a long time because I've had low energy outputs the last few days, the last week or so. Um, Stitching wise, not much at all. I finished a Christmas Carol one, and I've started the other one, which is, I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. But, yeah, like I said, I've been doing so much other stuff lately that it's just sort of, yeah. Just trying to catch up on life stuff and, like, adulting and cleaning the house and that. It's just, there's so much to do, and it's, like, one of those things that as soon as I think, yeah, okay, I can rest for a little while, everything else just sort of builds up again, and it's just like, ah, shit. Yeah. So, what I have done though is, like, besides doing life stuff and that, I've got 14 videos to upload. They're just going to be like staggered releases over the next couple months, and they're just like coloring book reviews and stuff like that. I'm planning. I've got to get under my bed, and I've got to find all my old Warhammer stuff because I'm going to do um, just like a show off of my Warhammer painting with this one that I bought. Um, yeah, so I gotta find all my stuff because all my brushes and stuff and the other paints that I have are somewhere under the bed, I believe. Or they're in the spare room. I'll probably check the spare room first because getting under my bed means I have to get down on my knees on the ground, and that hurts, and I have trouble getting back up. So, yeah. Let's see. What have I got? Did some shopping yesterday because I had to go out. I had a job network appointment, which was a complete waste of time, as per usual with job networks. And yeah, so I have to go out on the weekend again as well because I got these in the mail yesterday. They finally arrived, and they are seeds, and they're all like succulent ones. So I'm gonna get some little planters and stuff, and we're gonna see if I can grow some succulents, and they're all like different types as well, which is cool because I couldn't pick what type I wanted. So I thought, oh, well, maybe I could just grab a whole bunch of random ones and see what happens. See if I don't kill them all, which is probably likely. But because I was out, I decided to get a few other things done. I had to like go to Aldi and get some noodles and stuff because the Aldi 2-minute noodles are my go-to. They're amazing. I picked up 2 nail polishes, which are really quite similar, but they are different. This one has a bit more of a blue base, and it's a glitter. This one was $1, and this one's a green base glitter one, and it was $3. So yeah, they're Sinful Colors, something like that. They're like this cheap brand, but they were cheaper. So got a new sharpener for my pencils because I didn't actually have a good one. So I have one of these fancy barrel ones, so I don't have to worry about the cuttings going everywhere and stuff. Yeah. And yeah, this was like $3. And I picked up some more fine liners, as well for colouring. Notebook shaped like watermelon because, yeah. But one of the things I did get were these books. So I was looking for, like, when you go to high school, you get like grid books to do your maths work in. I never understood why it had to be a grid book, but a lot of the ones you can get are like the bigger grids. So this one's got the smaller ones, and it's got lines and stuff underneath it, which is good because then I can like sort of design some cross stitch patterns here and put the notes and stuff about them down there. So I grabbed 2 of those because that's one of the things I want to do this year is design more cross stitch. Wet the spotlight. Andrew found this sort of weird trippy fabric that he's gonna do stuff with. I got some black fabric to fix my vampire bag, and I had to get another storage box. And it's funny because one of these for like this is the Crafter's Choice loom storage box. This was $4, but the one that I usually get, they want $10 for. Because it's not a loom storage box, it's something different. And they're exactly the same. They're the same height, they have the same amount of compartments in it, everything is the same. So I obviously got the $4 one because I'm not going to pay $10 for something I can get for 4. So, yeah, I got that because I need more space for my 5 malicious threads. I have like 20 sitting on my desk that don't fit in the box that I have for my hand-dyed floss. And I have another 10 here that I haven't even put on bobbins yet. So, that's all stuff that I've got to do. Hopefully today, I'll get to that now that I've got the box. And I was also looking for colourless blender pencils for when I'm colouring. And I swear to God, no one freaking has them. Not Spotlight, not Lincraft, not anywhere. So I ordered some off eBay when I got home. Wasn't too happy about it, but yeah. Also got these. Now these are my jam. Like, I freaking love these things. They won't last very long, we'll put it that way. Once they're open, they're gone. And they're just like ready to eat noodle snacks. And yeah, they'll be gone. And we also went to Daiso. I love Daiso, like, we went to the one at Blacktown, which is a smaller one. It's probably a good thing for my wallet, because there's so many things that I saw at the Parramatta one that I wanted to buy. And, like, everything is $2.80. So a single thing? Yeah, no, not a single thing at all the stuff I bought from Daiso was more than $2.80. The place is amazing. But, yeah, Andrew bought a bunch of chocolate and stuff like that, and that's just what he does. I'm not too surprised. So I got these little ice block maker things, because I had some, and every time I get some, they just fucking disappear, and they're awesome, because now it's starting to heat up again. This is a set, and they're like the decorative, I don't know how well, that's not coming up at all, but they're like they cut the different styles. Because at some point I'm going to start doing that whole scrapbooking thing, so yeah. Got these pastels. Self-cover buttons. And they come with the tool in it as well, so yeah. And then I got some makeup remover thingies. Is that it? Yeah, the other stuff hasn't shown up yet, has it? No. Yeah, okay, so apart from that, I got some books coming because Booktopia had a free shipping thing. That was good. I only bought 3 books and a colouring book. So, I've got 2 books on the way. They're supposed to be delivered today. Whether or not they do or not is a different story. And then I've got the other 2 that have got to be back ordered. So, yeah, today is basically going to be some more cleaning. And yeah, I've got like a lot of laundry and stuff to put away, just because I've been rearranging my bookshelves, so there's still a lot of shit on my bed that I've got to put somewhere. I'm going to find my Warhammer painting stuff, and then I can just do whatever. Because one of the things I'm going to be doing this year is, every single day now, I have to do one of 3 things. I'm not setting a time limit. I'm not saying, hey, you've got to do this one thing for this amount of time, because then I'm just not going to be motivated to do it. I'm not good when I've got like a schedule like that. So every day I have to either cross stitch, colour, or read. and I'm going to be marking down when I do one of those things. If on a day I decide to do 2 of those things, then, you know, fucking fantastic. If I do all 3, then, yeah, I'm doing the things. Awesome. But as long as I do one of those things every single day for X amount of time, even if it's only 5 minutes, it'll count. The only days that are going to be exempt are the days where I leave the house. Just because that can take a lot of energy out of me, so, yeah. But in terms of reading, I've set myself a challenge to read 175 books this year. I'm 3 books in at the moment. I'm halfway through an ebook that I'm reading on my phone. So I did technically read yesterday because I read while I was having lunch. And I'm reading Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. And one of the things, I was going to put myself on a library ban, and I'm still not sure whether I'm going to or not. I'm thinking I should, because I've got a bunch of books in my collection that I should really read first. But I went to the library yesterday. I've got to get these out, actually, because otherwise I'm going to forget about them and then forget to read them. But I only picked up 4 books, and I picked up Gathering Dark by Leigh Bardugo. That's book 1 in the Grisha trilogy, isn't it? It's 1 and not 1.5. Yeah. No, so that's book 1 in that trilogy, which I've heard good things about. The Language of Silence by Peggy Webb. The Small Hours by Susie Boyd. That's something different. I haven't read something like that before, so that'll be interesting. And they had The Invasion of the Tearling by Erica Johnson. So, yeah. I'm still not decided if I'm going to put myself on a library ban or not, because I tend to go overboard at the library, borrow lots of library books, and then neglect reading my own collection. So, we'll see what happens. I'll see how I go this year. I might do it so that overall I ban myself from library books, but I request them to buy new books when new books are out, and I don't want to buy them. And it's not that I don't want to buy books, it's just that for some of them they're like 2nd or 3rd in the series kind of thing, and I don't have the first ones, and it's just like, I shouldn't spend money and get all 3 just so I can read the new one. Trying to be responsible and all that jazz. They really fucking tape these things down. I'm not good with the tape stuff. It's really awkward. Should have waited till people weren't watching. Oh, God. I saw a thing the other day for, like, Nutella ice blocks. And we don't use Nutella, like, not the name brand stuff. Just because it was getting expensive. It was, yeah, it's not the cheapest. So we switched to, no, nothing to sneeze. We switched to Nutino, which is like, it's actually better than Nutella. It's more hazelnutty, which is nice, because it's like the Italian sort of Nutella, and it's cheaper, which is always good as well. And yeah, I'm gonna make some with that and lactose-free milk, because yeah, I seem to be okay drinking lactose-free milk. For some reason, it's just a thing with milk and sometimes ice cream. I don't understand it at all. Let's see. If they're not hot enough, blah 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 blah. Do not put in the dishwasher, which isn't right because I'm the dishwasher. Do not use it for other than normal use. What the hell would people use it for, if not for making ice blocks? I probably don't want to know, do I? Probably not. So, yes, those are my plans. I'm getting things organised. slowly but surely it's getting there. One of the things I did do was I set up that app as well that keeps track of your cross stitching, that X Stitch one. So yeah, keeping track of everything I do. At some point, I think I'm going to start counting my stitches for the day as well and recording that as well. Yeah, but I just really need to get this done because once I've finished that square or that block, um, frame, whatever, I need to decide if I'm going to change the rest of the frames along the top because, yeah, I moved the camera, so it's a little awkward now. So I love the frames down the bottom. They turned out really, really nice. And I love the frame for Phantom of the Opera, which is this one. But the rest of them just don't match. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm probably going to end up unpicking and restitching them, so I need to get it done if that's the case, because I'd like to have it finished. I should have had it finished by now. So, yeah. Those are my updates. Not very exciting, just a lot of crap still, basically. Yeah, and on the university front too, because I know I mentioned that. I've decided I'm not going to do anything about it yet. I might look into it, start looking into it maybe mid-year, decide what I want then. It gives me 6 months to try and find work in the industry with just the certificate, um, see how that goes, and then midway through the year I will start deciding, because they'll start doing like open days and stuff again fairly soon after that. It means I can go through it, I can apply for HECS and make sure that I'm eligible for it and stuff, and work out what the changes are going to be in my payments and that kind of thing, because that's all stuff I've got to think about. So, yeah, giving myself 6 months and then deciding. And that's it. That's all I can really talk about right now. Except for my severe urge to make new starts, because everyone's making new starts, and I want to make new starts, and I need to finish other stuff first. It's not fair. I just want to make new starts. Why can't you just stitch yourselves? No, I'm kidding. Alright, I'm gonna go and do stuff.